Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are shopping my stash as well as reviewing the products that I used in this past week's makeup basket. So I will be still doing a get ready with me. I did not have one posted for you guys because my son's birthday was this weekend, or actually it was this week, but we celebrated this weekend. So he turned 17, so I've got a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old. It's making me feel very old. So anyway, we're going to talk about these products, but I still will do a get ready with these products if you guys are interested. So the first one here is this Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette. So I really did enjoy this palette. The reason why I like this palette so much is I feel like the colors in here blend very well. I really love the California blush. This is one I think I have in full size, or I had in full size. I can't remember. But either way, this is a beautiful blush. Dandelion is a little light for me. I find that I need to mix it, so I mixed it with Dallas, and that seemed to work pretty well. So those two mixed together is beautiful. Tickle is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys, this color is so phenomenally beautiful. I love that color. Hula is beautiful as well. I did not use the brush because typically I don't use the brushes that come with palettes just because I think that they're not that great in my opinion. But this palette, all in all, I find is fantastic, so I love everything about it. So this is definitely something that I'm keeping in my collection for a very long time. The next thing that I used is this palette right here. This is the Melt Impulsive Stack palette. So Melt typically comes in these giant pans, but they started doing these palettes, and I love this palette. This palette is so beautiful. Guys, I like this better than the Natasha Denona one that I recently used. This is so much better in my opinion. They blend beautifully. The color selection is phenomenal. Again, I'm using like phenomenal a lot today. I don't know what that was on my palette right there. But anyway, this palette is really, really good. I love every color in here. The only thing that I ever have to say about this palette is I wish that it had a brow bone highlight. I wish that it had like a color that you could use to lay down. But honestly, it's not the end of the world because I'm pretty sure that if you're a makeup junkie like I am, we have those colors. So it's not the end of the world. So for me, what I did was, I'll show you what I did here in a minute. But this palette is very, very good. So if you guys were on the fence about it, I would say definitely go look at it, go swatch it. If these colors call to you, it's really, really good. So pick it up. It's really heavy too. This palette is super duper heavy. So that's another thing that I think makes it kind of cool, is that it's like super heavy duty. It's like, I don't know, it's like a book. Then we have the LC Cosmetics. This is the Micro Silk Foundation. Guys, this foundation is really, really good. I have mine in the shade Sand. This is beautiful foundation. For me, it's a really good coverage, and it just looks like skin. It doesn't look like foundation. I hate when foundation just looks cakey on your skin. It just doesn't look good. This does not do that to me whatsoever, and I do have very, very dry skin, so for it to look like that for me, it's got to be a good one. So I really love this foundation. The lasting power to it was really good as well. So it's like $45, so it's a little expensive, but if you guys are looking for a really good foundation, I would recommend going into Ulta. I don't know if they sell it in their stores though. I don't know if this is an online only like brand, or if you can get it in stores. If you can get it in stores, go see if you can get like a little test swatch of it or something. See if you can find your color, see how you like the way that it feels. But for me, this is really good. Love it. It's like my favorite foundation right now. Then I have the LC Pearl Radiance Primer. I don't think this is anything special. This to me is basically like a moisturizer. It's nothing special to this. So this, I would say you could skip. I would say if you have a good moisturizer, you can skip this. This really didn't do much more for my skin. So this is something I personally will not repurchase, but I do love the foundation. Then we have this lipstick right here. This is from Ciate. This is the color Spark. So it's like super sparkly. It looks beautiful, right? So when you open the lipstick, I'm like, that color does not look very pretty at all, but honestly on the lips it is so pretty. It's like a copper color. I just love the way it looked on my lips, especially when you created like a bold eye look and then use this with it, kind of tone down your lip. Oh, it's beautiful. I love, love, love this lipstick. This is one that I'm going to be using a lot this summer. I think that it looks really pretty in the summer. It's kind of like that bronzed goddess look, so love that. Then the Hourglass, this is the Caution Mascara. This is the one my friend Lashes Tony XO had sent me. I really like this mascara as well. This mascara is very, very good. It's got an awesome wand to it because it's not too thick. I can't handle a very thick wand because I am terrible with mascara, you guys know. This gives my lashes a lot of volume. It doesn't give them a whole lot of length, but it gives them a lot of volume. So I really enjoy this. And the packaging is like really fancy. It's like I don't know. I mean, I guess packaging for mascara can't be like, or it can be. It can be fancy, but does it really matter? But either way, it's not foundation. It's mascara. I was gonna say primer. This mascara is really good, so I really do enjoy that as well. Then, I don't know why, but I have two color switches in here. That was not very smart. Then I have the Iconic London. This is the Sculpt and Boost Eyeshadow Eyebrow Cushion. So I know a lot of you guys are saying that you don't have, or you have this, but you have issues using it. What I like to do is go in very, very light-handed. Use the little brush that comes with, tap your brush very lightly into it, and then it works really good. So I have no problems using this whatsoever. I think it lasts on my brows for longer than anything that I've ever used. I really like this. So happy that I got this in my BoxyCharm a couple months back. So this is really good. If you guys have it and you haven't played with it yet, pull it out and try it. It's really good. Then I have the Makeup Revolution. This is the Bacon Blot. This I'm just not impressed with. It didn't really do much for me. I mean, honestly, I do have dry skin, so for me, powders are not a necessity, so it's not something that I have to use. This just for me was like, it kind of fell short. It didn't really do anything special. I didn't feel like it made my skin look better. And it didn't look good under my eyes for sure. So this is something I think I'm going to end up decluttering. This will get decluttered from my collection, so I'm going to put that to the side. And then I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is my favorite Holy Grail concealer. You guys know this is like the best one for me. I have mine in the shade Light Neutral, so it just works really good. So there's nothing bad I can say about that whatsoever. Then I have the Tetris and Ipsy little lip balm. This is the one that's got like the blue color in the middle. Mine, when I was using it, I don't know if you can tell or not, but like it fell apart. So like the whole lipstick comes out now. So that's kind of a bummer. So I can't really scoot it up very far. I have to like keep it down pretty far when I'm putting it on. It's nice. It's just a balm. It's not anything special though. So if you guys got this set, this one here I would say is not that great. The one that I used the week before was way better. Then I use this right here. This is the Becca Brightening Under Eye Setting Powder, or Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder, so however they word it. This is really good for my dry skin. You guys know I use this almost every week because it just works. So this and my Urban Decay are like my two holy grails. These are ones you guys probably see in my Shop My Stashes like all the time. Then I use the, no I didn't. Why is this in here? I must have just grabbed this one day in a hurry or something. But either way, I did, I guess, use the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. This was good as well. This one here is the one that's like at the triangular tip. So for me, this is good for like filling in. It's not really good for like doing fine, like small detail work. So it's really nice. Then, of course, you guys know I use my Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. This is so good, especially for me because I do have some melasma going on. I do have some acne breakouts going on, but I think I figured out what that's coming from. So anyway, I have been using the crud out of this because this works really well for correcting your skin. And not only that, it's like a treatment. So it's a treatment and like a color corrector. So I love this stuff. Then I use this as my eye primer. This is the Luscious Angel Eyes Eyeshadow Base. I think this came in like a subscription box, but this is really good. It's got like a little bit of color to it, so it helps to cancel out any kind of discoloration you have on your eyes. I'm getting low on it already. So there's what the color looks like. So it does help to cancel out any kind of discoloration you have. It just works like a concealer basically. So, but it's not super thick like a concealer. It just does a good job of covering, but not too thick. Then I use the Ulta. This is the Velvet Matte Liquor. No, we're not having liquor. Liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Meditate. I love this lipstick, guys. This lasted a really long time on my lips. I used this, I can't remember what day what we were doing, but I dressed up. I remember that. I remember dressing up and going somewhere, and I used this, and it was on my lips for a very long time. So don't down Ulta Beauty brand because a lot of their stuff is really good and it's cruelty free. So if you guys are interested in checking out the Ulta Beauty brand, I would say definitely go for it. I still didn't use these, so I'm just going to throw them back in. I don't know why. I just keep forgetting to use those. I did end up using the Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter. So I used this because that palette, the Melt palette didn't really have like a brow bone highlight. So I used this to kind of highlight my eyebrows and it works really well. Then this is what I use for my base. So I use the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee eyeshadow. This is the single. This works so good just for setting down after I've put my primer on. I use this and then I go in with my shadows and it just works really good. So you guys, if you've been around YouTube for a while, you probably have seen this a lot. So I hope they still sell this. I think they do, but I'm not sure. Then I have the Super Cat. This is the Liquid Black Eyeliner by Soap and Glory. This was fine. I don't love the tip to this. I think the tip is a little too like a marker. It's like a felt tip mark. Not really like a felt tip. It's just a marker style and I don't love this. So this is something that I'm going to use up, but it's not something I would ever repurchase. So not something I loved. All right, I'm going to push all this to the side here, move that to the side, and we're going to grab our little basket over here. So now we have our these are the new goodies. So we're going to see what kind of goodies we can put into our stash for this week. Some of these items you may have not seen on my channel yet just because I've done the hauls, but I haven't uploaded them yet. So the first thing I'm going to pull is a lipstick. So I want to try all of these out. These are the Maybelline. These are the ones I've heard a lot of people talk about, especially my friend Lashes Tony XO. She talks about these. These are called the Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. So I have 3 different shades here. I have 80, 130, and 15, which these are, this one is Ruler. This one is Self-Starter. Oops, I just dropped one. And then we have Lover. These are the colors I want to use this week, and if they're as good as what I think they're going to be, these are going to be my new favorite. These are going to be my new holy grails for lipstick, so I am going to try those. Then we have this right here. We have the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer. I still need something hydrating for my skin, so even though it is summer and typically most people can use something that's mattifying, I cannot because my skin is dry. So I'm going to use that. And then we have, I'm going to use the same mascara just because I don't want to keep opening up more mascaras. I'm going to continue to use that mascara. Let's see, what else will I use? I'm going to use for sure the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. This is my holy grail. You guys know that I'm probably going to end up using this. I need to try something else though to see if there's other things that are better. If you guys have any recommendations that are better than this or that are just as good as this, let me know. So that's going to go back in, and then my Dr. Jart, the Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment, is going to go back in my basket as well. So those are the things I'm going to reuse. Now, what else in here? So we have, this is mascara. We don't need that right now. Let's see. That is a color corrector. It's a mixing foundation. Oh, we have this powder. I want to try this out. This is the Guerlain Meteorites. I purchased this off of Costco, so you guys will see this in an upcoming haul. So this, I have it in the shade For Dior. I don't know how to pronounce that. But here's what the packaging looks like. It's real fancy. This was only 20 bucks on Costco, guys. It was such a fantastic deal. That's why I figured even if the color didn't match, I was like, I'm going to test it out. If it doesn't work for me, it'll work for somebody for 20 bucks. Because this is like typically like 60 some dollars at Sephora. So I'm going to play with that this week. Let's see. What else do we have in here? We got our lips. We got eyeshadow. We got brows. What is this? This is a Tarte. What is this? Ultra Foil Liquid Shimmer Eye Topper. Ooh, let's play with that. This is from Tarte, I'm pretty sure. Nope, Jouer. So we'll play with this from Jouer. So we'll see how good that works. It's like really bold, so it'll be good for a date night. What else do we have in here? Multitasker, mixing medium. I think that's all we need out of here, honestly, guys. There's not much new things in this area, so mostly I have new eyeshadow palettes. So here is the basket of eyeshadow palettes and face palettes. So I think I really want to play with this one right here, the Beauty Bakery one. This is the Beauty Bakery. This is the Breakfast in Bed. I really want to play with this one, but then I also want to play with this. So I'm not sure, or this. I don't know. Which one should I play with? I don't know. Let me see. And then we have the Kylie one. We have the Kylie birthday one. Let's do, oh my gosh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? I don't know. Let's say, let's do this one. Let's do the Tarte because I think that a lot of people would be interested in figuring out if this is good because I think this is like a limited edition, but I'm not positive because it looks like I think it's their summer collection. So this is the Unleashed, not Unlashed. This has mascara in it too. So if I do want to use a different mascara, this comes with a little mascara. This is the Big Ego mascara, so I can use that as well. And then here is what the palette looks like. It says Young, Wild, and Cruelty Free. The packaging is really beautiful and the colors in here look really beautiful. So hoping this is really good. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette for this week. That is the one I think I'll use. So we'll test it out. All right, so we're done with this basket because I don't have any like blushes or anything in here. Wait, yes I do. I have a new, maybe I don't. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't remember. Let's see. The Tri by Juvia's, is that a, what is this? An eyeshadow palette? Eyeshadow palette. That's an eyeshadow palette. I thought I had a new Juvia's Place face palette. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I was wrong. Either way, I think we're good. We'll go ahead and pull other things from my collection. So this is all the new palettes that I need to start playing with though. So if you guys see any in here that you're interested in, let me know because I can definitely do a review on those or do a look with them. Not really a review because I'm terrible at reviews. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way. Now I'm gonna move you guys over to the foundation drawer. So over here at the foundation drawer, we're gonna open it up. It's quite full. I need to do a declutter again, as you can tell. So I think I want to use, let me see. I think I want to use this. The IT Cosmetics Confidence and a foundation. This one here I haven't really played with much, and I want to see if it's any good because I feel like I haven't got a good enough use out of it. This is long wear, weightless, and full coverage, all day confidence, velvet matte finish. Oh dear. Well, you know what? We're going to try it anyway. So I have mine in the shade medium. So there is what it looks like. It looks like it's like already like coming apart, like it's like separating. I don't know why, but it just does. Maybe it just needs to be mixed. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, so that is the foundation I'm going to use. This drawer is jam tight. All right, so now I'm going to move you guys over. You get to see my mess that I have there created. So blush singles or blush palette. I can open this now because I found out what was making the drawer stick. So I can open here and see what we want to figure out in here. Let me see. Let me see. What is this one? Oh, that's the Natasha Denona Bloom. I should play with that again because I feel like everybody is talking really good about this. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I feel like I should play with it again. So let's pull that out. Let's do that for blush this week. That is our blush for this week. So I'm going to set that up here. Highlighter palettes. Do we want to use a palette? Let me see. Let me see here. Let's do Hourglass. I haven't used this in a long time, and I really do enjoy this palette. This is the Ambient Light. This is the Absolute Strobe Light, Pure Strobe Light, and Lucent Strobe Light. So let's open it up. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Here's what the colors look like. I haven't used this in a while, and I really do enjoy Hourglass. And they typically come out with like their holiday palettes like soon. So I want to kind of get a feel for it to see if I really want to purchase any more for the holidays. Because they typically come out with them. I think they'll probably have one in the Nordstrom sale. Maybe. I don't know if there is a one or not. But typically there are in the Nordstrom sale. Which their sale to me is not that great always. So then we have highlighter singles. I don't need that. Contour and bronze. We can pull something out of here. Let's see. I think I want to use this. This is the Urban Decay Naked. This is the Shapeshifter palette. So I have two of these. But to be honest with you guys, I need to go ahead and give one away because I don't know how I ended up with two of them. But there's what the colors look like on this side. And then on the other side, oh, let me see how to open it. I'm going to have to set you down. Where can I set you so you can still see? I don't know. Let me see if I can just set you back here, and then if I can open this up with the other hand. That's what we'll do. Okay, so there's what the colors look like on the other side. So as you can tell, these look really beautiful, and I haven't used this very much, so I'm going to get some use out of it. And I need to do a declutter. I know, there's my bag of empty trash. All right, so now we're moving up to here. Oh, lipstick. Oh, we got lipstick. Never mind, we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, you guys are sticking to the thing here. All right, so what do we need in here? We don't need setting powder. We need eye primer. So let's get an eye primer. So let's go with, what do we want to use? This is like filthy dirty. Oh my goodness. Let's use this. Let's use the Benefit Boing, I think is how you pronounce it. Let's use this for this week. So I'm going to try that out again. This is a industrial strength concealer, but I use it as a primer for my eyelid. So I'm going to use that. Then we're going to go to brows. So in the brow drawer here, we're going to pull something out. Let's see. Let's go back to old school. Do you guys remember this palette? If you guys have it, this is so good. This is the Bodyography, and this one we got in a BoxyCharm quite a while ago. This is the essential one. This works so good though because it's got 3 different colors in here and it just works amazing. So I'm going to use that. Then we have mascara, pencil liner. Let's see. Do we need a pencil liner? Let's do a color. Let's pull a pretty color here. This is one of my favorites. This is Julep, and this is the Julep in One Pencil Matte Gel. What is the color though? Hello. That would be nice to know. Electric Teal Shimmer. So I think I'm going to use this one right here for this week because that's nice and pretty. And that is it in there. And then liquid. Actually, I'm going to go over here to my basket over here sitting. This is like my stuff that's Ipsy and BoxyCharm. So I want to use the Suva one, but where is it? It's missing. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to use this one right here. This is the Suva Beauty little liquid hydro liner. So basically you're supposed to wet it before you use it. This works so good though, but I want to get more use out of it before I do my review, which should be coming up really soon because I just got my Ipsy box in, which is right here. So I can play with it a little bit before I do my box for you guys. So I have my new box. I just need to make sure that I understand this really well. This is the one that I love it, but I want to make sure that I can tell you guys enough information on it. So that is what we're going to do. Now we're gonna go over here and put all of these in our little basket. Let me find our basket, actually. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, we have our basket here. So we're gonna pick it up, bring it up here, bring it around town, and stick these all into the basket. If you don't roll out, that'd be great. All right, so that is everything in there. This is my stash for the week. It looks pretty full, actually. So that is my stash for this week. And also let me know, do you want me to do the look with the products from last week, or do you just like go ahead and move on? Whatever your choice is, that's what I'll do. So this is everything I'm going to use. You guys ask if I use a setting spray. I typically keep setting spray sitting right here. So I have this one right here. My friend Lashes Tony XO sent me. This is the Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Mist, Ultra Fine Mist. This one smells so good. Oh my gosh. And it's got a very fine mist. Then I have the Anastasia Dewy set. I'm trying to get through this one. This one I'm almost done with, actually. So I'm going to use those. And this I've been using just as to spray my face with before I do anything. It kind of like gets it nice and moist, wet, whatever you want to call it. I know some people don't like either one of those words, so that is what I use typically. So anyway, let me know if you're interested in seeing it get ready with me, because I can totally do that. That is my stash for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.